Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Luke back here with us today, and this is Luke's 7th of 8 treatments this week. He flew in here from San Diego, California this week for twice-a-day treatments for 4 days in a row. And that's what most of our out-of-state and out-of-the-country patients do, is they fly in for 4 days, or they fly in on Sunday usually. We have rates at the Hyatt Regency, the Hilton, and the Marriott, as well as the Four Seasons downtown, to special rates for our patients to stay at the hotels there, and they get transportation back and forth. Of course, the Hyatt, you can walk over from there. Is that where you're staying?
Staying at the Marriott.
Marriott.
Yeah.
How you like it?
Yeah, that's nice.
Are they good to you?
Yeah.
They give you a rate?
They sure did.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. It's good. So you came here all the way from Southern California, and you had some neck and back problems, but you also had been suffering from acid reflux and hiatal hernia and GERD issues for how many years?
Correct. 12 years.
12 years. And
Yeah.
what have you had done for that so far over those 12 years before you came here?
Over the 12 years, it was just told me to go on a PPI, go on an acid reducer, and I've been having some other health issues with that, just minor ones, and I kind of came to the conclusion that, getting rid of all of the stomach acid through these pills was not the way forward.
Right, you need your stomach acid actually to digest your food.
Exactly. So I've had my own battle getting off these PPIs, and of course I just couldn't quite get all the way off them. I actually did a cleanse, and that really helped. So I was finally off them, but now I'm just suffering with day-to-day acid reflux.
Episodes of it, yeah.
Yeah, and kind of trying my best to manage that through diet. And obviously I found you guys online. And I thought, well, I'm willing to try anything at this point, and so we'll see how it goes.
And when you came here, I told you specifically that we do not treat acid reflux, hiatal hernia, or GERD, the disease itself.
Correct.
But we treat the biomechanical condition of the spine, the rib cage,
Yeah.
which can often positively influence how that acid reflux reacts, because if the diaphragm is weak here, the hiatus is right in the center of the diaphragm. It's the sphincter.
Right.
So when the diaphragm gets cocked up, remember your rib cage was about an inch lower on the right.
Yeah.
When we started.
Yeah.
So by lining up the thoracic spine, the rib cage, we give a better strength and dome effect to the diaphragm, which is where the hiatus is, and then the hiatus then strengthens up and can start holding your stomach down there to secrete the acid to digest your food, rather than it secreting up into your esophagus.
Right. Yeah.
And would you mind sharing with our YouTube
Yeah, sure.
audience how that's done for you since you've been here this week? This is your 7th treatment.
This is my 7th treatment, and the biggest jump was in the first day. I had some major manipulations, and I didn't realize how out of alignment I was, but obviously I was very out of alignment. And within kind of 3 to 5 minutes after that, I had almost zero acid reflux, and I've been maintaining a very strict diet.
But not this week.
And I was told I can eat and drink whatever I want.
Right,
So,
which is, we told you to eat, drink, and be merry here in Houston.
So I was eating everything I could think of that would, generally cause it: alcohol, chocolate, spicy foods, breads, things that I'd always avoid. And, normally that would kill me. Normally I would be in bits, having to take, I would probably be drinking Gaviscon by the bottle at this point. And, I really had almost no acid reflux at all.
And we've kind of taught you how to sleep correctly to avoid some of the exacerbations that occur while you're sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
And so we've taught you how to sleep on your back and your side safely to avoid some of those things, and also how to carry your posture and do your home exercises.
Exactly.
So has that been working for you when you do those sleep patterns the right way?
Yeah, for sure. So I catch myself at night, sleeping incorrectly, and then I'll start to feel some acid reflux coming on, and then I immediately get into my proper sleep position, and it goes away instantly.
Right.
So
and that's with your head flat back against the bed, not propped forward at a 45-degree angle.
The opposite to what everyone else says.
Exactly. All right. Yep. So let's show them how we do that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have you close your eyes first for me, Luke, and have you bend your head forward and backwards for me, please, sir. You're going to be amazed at where you are right now compared to this week. Much more centered up here. You're still a little bit right down here, but not near as bad. Okay, so let's decompress you first. biggest pain that Luke's had this week with his treatment's been these pins, which we're getting new pins with handles on top of them. 2 sets of them next week from some people here in Houston who are making them for us. But I had to resort to double towel these to try to add some extra padding, but it's still, that's the worst part of this is the pins. But it'll be better when we get to the next one. You just missed it by a week.
Yeah.
Now see, he's got longer legs, so see his legs aren't completely parallel with the floor. So, go ahead and lift those up for me if you would. There we go. So see, this is a better biomechanical position for him to have his legs parallel with the floor. So if you were to go home and lay on the floor and put your legs up on the couch and lay flat back, so his head's flat back against the table, that's how you should sleep. Now I know a lot of people go, oh, nobody ever sleeps like that, but you do, right, Luke?
Yeah.
And it does work, doesn't it?
It sure works.
Yeah. I've been telling people that for years. There we go. The ones who actually do it are the ones who see the best results. The ones who say, oh, I can't do that. Can't, never did anything. Okay, drop it in my hand here. There we go. Yeah, tilt right a little bit where you left big toe. That's it. Okay. Now, you know, we don't have any magic super glue to super glue people back in place when they come here for 4 days, and we never promise results on anybody. So we get a lot of people sending us new patient request forms and wanting us to assure them that coming here will cure their condition. I don't cure anybody of anything, and I cannot make any promises of any treatment, nor can any doctor really. So anybody that guarantees you a result, I would run. But I tell you this, we do our very best on every single visit to get the optimal biomechanical correction of the spine, the extremities, and the rib cage, the whole body really. And that's what makes us unique here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, is our whole body Johnson technique, which I've developed this technique over 36 years, learning the most significant adjusting skills at Palmer College of Chiropractic in Davenport, Iowa, and then postgraduate education. And of course my mentor, Dr. Dan Murphy, up in Auburn, California. Yep, legs are even now. This should feel a little smoother this time, Luke.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So you're going to feel your head popping up a little bit on this one. There we go. Okay, let's turn you on your back now, please. So we're going to name this video, We Do Not Treat Acid Reflux, Hiatal Hernia, or GERD at Advanced Chiropractic Relief, but our patients seem to get well anyway. There we go. Okay, now slide down a little bit more. And I'm actually going to do that corkscrew move on you again. This is called the corkscrew. I'm getting way down in his levator scapula and trap here, which he's had some tightness in. And I'm releasing that trigger point right there. Should start feeling it melt under my finger here in just a second. There it goes right there. You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay. You just missed our Northern California patient who was here all week this week too. It changed his life in 4 days. Okay, so let's put your arms out to the side now for me, please, sir. So So see, I'm adjusting his AC joints, his sternoclavicular joints, and his anterior costosternal joints, which are his rib cage. Now you'll notice on the right side here, besides adjusting them straight out on the x-axis, I'm also rotating them up on the y-axis because his right rib cage was an inch lower than his left rib cage. Okay, relax that for a second. Okay, Renee, get a video of right where my fingers are. Look down there now, Luke. That's almost even.
Yeah, that's great.
That is great. Okay, I'll lay your head back there so I don't give you whiplash. There you go. There we go, good. Okay, let's sit you up and face that way for a second, please, sir. He's getting up sideways. He pays attention. It's the patients who do the things that we tell them to do at home that get well faster and stay that way longer. Now, we've referred Luke to a Palmer graduate out in San Diego, Dr. Bruce Blakely. There we go. Who I went to Palmer with and am friends with. He doesn't do exactly what I do, but he's a good adjuster and good chiropractor. And we do recommend to people that fly in here from out of state or out of the country that they continue getting adjusted by a good, experienced chiropractor who has years of practice under his belt. Okay, let's stand you up here in front of the mirror. And let's have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards again. Take a look, my friend. Pretty squared.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Pull those there, though. We're going to continue doing your mirror image, though. Straight back to the right and shift your pelvis way left. Now look at the wall behind you. See, we're putting him in a mirror image. I'm adjusting his atlas, which sends a barrage of neurological proprioceptive information into his cerebellum, the hindbrain, which controls balance, posture, coordination, and all kinesthetic movement. So let's have you flex forward and backwards again and see if this feels any smoother to you.
Yeah.
Take a look in the mirror right now. You're squared off like a military man. Good job.
Nice.
So would you mind sharing with our YouTube fans worldwide how this week's treatment has been for you overall, and has it been worth the trip and the money?
Yeah, for sure. You know, when I came here, I spoke to my wife. I said, "This is either going to be, you know, the best money I've ever spent or the worst, right? Because it's either going to work or it's not." And you know, it's worked incredibly well, actually, way beyond what I thought would happen. So yeah, I mean, I'm just very excited to continue, and hopefully, you know, I mean, I can, you know,
get back to living a normal life.
Exactly, move past this long chapter in my life, and
right.
And yeah, just being able to eat these foods and drink these drinks without acid reflux this week has been, you know, has been unreal.
Well, we're happy for you. It's been our pleasure treating you this week here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief.
Thank you very much.
If you're thinking about coming in for the week, you need to go to our website at advancedhoustonchiropractor.com and fill out a new patient request form, and Renee, my wife and office manager, will get back to you within 48 hours. We don't usually schedule patient appointments on the phone, and we don't take walk-ins. We had a guy try to walk in here yesterday. We prefer quality over quantity here, and we schedule patient appointment time so I can spend the adequate amount of time I need to spend with Luke and all my other patients to get them these kind of results. So we don't just allow people to walk in off the street. You have to have an appointment. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas, with Luke from Southern California. We'll see y'all next time.